Game 7, as Devin Booker said, the best 2 words in sports. Not so much for the Suns today, unfortunately. As a Suns fan, I am devastated right now. I don't think I've ever been more angry during a basketball game, watching it, being a part of a sporting event on my own. Like, I usually am a calm, collected person, but I was watching tonight's game, and I just got so angry. I was throwing stuff. I was like, all right, I got to calm down. I have a 4-month-old baby next to me. I need to chill a little bit. Like, I had to go outside and stop watching the game. I got that angry. But at the end of the day, the Dallas Mavericks came out. Luka played phenomenal, which we knew he would. Everyone knew Luka was going to come out and play good. He's played in Game 7s before. He's never won one, but he's always played to a level that he should win the game. So we knew Luka was going to come out and play. The Suns. People are going to go out and try to blame Devin Booker. Devin Booker was not the issue tonight. Yes, he started off cold. Yes, he did. But he was getting double teamed the last 3 games. The last 3. And so he was making passes and trying to get the ball to the other people on his team, and they just weren't making shots. Which, they're not expected to make the shots. Jay Crowder typically isn't expected to make the shots. Cam Johnson is expected to make the shots because he's been such a good 6-man this year. Landry Shamet came off the bench and actually put in some really good minutes in this game. And then Ayton, man. Ayton disappeared tonight. And apparently there was internal issues. So apparently him and Monty Williams got into it on the sideline. So I wonder what happened there. I bet you it was a good conversation about lack of effort. Because DeAndre Ayton, all year long, is an every other game player or when he wants to play player. And so I'm sure coach didn't want that to happen. In Game 7, he got frustrated and he finally said, hey, Ayton, I'm not going to sit here and fondle your balls for you, man. We're going to sit you down on the bench and we're going to let our other bigs play because they're going to go out there and give some effort because you are giving no effort today. The fact, see, I'm not even mad about his scoring, which I'm pulling up right now. He scored 5 points in 17 minutes. I'm not mad about the scoring. You had 4 rebounds, bro, against a team that their biggest player is 6'9". That is the most frustrating thing, and I have said this to my friends. I've said this to you guys. DeAndre Ayton, throughout, I watched just about every game this year for the Suns. I probably, at this point, have 90-plus games watched, which is another reason why I feel like my time was wasted and I'm sad about the series. But DeAndre Ayton does not show up to play every night. He just doesn't. It's not him. Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, typically CP3, those are the guys that carry that team night in, night out, but it's typically just Booker, Bridges, and Crowder. Those guys get it done every night. And it's not even on the scoring end. It's just playing hard every night, doing what you're supposed to do. I'm just so disappointed. I can't even give you guys a better explanation on this. Like, I want to say the Dallas Mavericks beat the Suns, but they didn't. The Suns beat themselves. The Suns are a much better team than the Mavericks. I've watched these guys all year. Spencer Dinwiddie, good for you, dude. You came out and balled today. You dropped 30 in a Game 7. That is ice in the veins. I'll give it to the Mavericks. They played fine, but throughout the whole series, there was no reason this should have went to a Game 7, and there's no reason the Suns should have dropped the ball as big as they did in multiple games. And Mikal Bridges said that in his post-game interview. It's like, people are trying to put this on coach. It's not Monty Williams' fault. If the players aren't playing, like, people go through slumps. It happens. But the biggest takeaway is there was a report that Chris Paul was injured. He was playing injured, and they weren't putting it on the injury report. It came out today, right after the game. Someone said they saw him limping out of the stadium and apparently has a quad injury. Dude, you played 31 minutes today. You played 30 minutes the last game. You played 30 minutes the game before that. And you dropped 4 duds in a row. Like, one of them wasn't that bad because he was just getting assists and everyone was making their shots. And that was in Game 5. But, dude, that's just selfish. I understand you want to win and you want to be that guy for your team and be the point guard that everyone wants to talk about, but that's hurting your team, man. If you can go out there and not even be like, the Dallas Mavericks basically just gave up on defending him. They said, oh, he's not going to do anything. And so he just pretty much sucked. He shot fine. He went 4 for 8, but 4 assists? Chris Paul is a every night 10 assist player, close to at least like a minimum 8. And he didn't do that all series, which is super weird for him, which obviously it comes out to he was injured. And I am very frustrated that why are you playing the minutes, dude? I understand your legacy, but you can't be doing that to your team that is so good. Like, this is the best opportunity you're probably ever going to win a ring, and you just threw it down the toilet. So we're going to have lots of content going forward about the Phoenix Suns and how this is going to transition into the summer and what they're going to be doing. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow up with that kind of stuff. That's for another video. We can go super dive deep into it and find that out. But Dallas Mavericks take Game 7. We are going to see the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors play for the Western Conference Finals. And then on the other side, we have the Celtics and the Heat. Just a quick prediction for you guys. I am predicting a probably 6 or 7 game series for the Warriors. I think the Warriors are going to win. Maybe even a 5-game series if they really get hot, because the Mavericks and the Warriors are basically the same team, but the Warriors, I would say, have a lot more talent, obviously. But the Mavericks, they do have a lot of effort. So if the Warriors come out and play to their ability, I think they just will run them off the court. And then the Celtics and Heat series, that's going 6 or 7 guaranteed. We have too many really good basketball players on both sides of the court that refuse to lose. So that's going to be extremely fun to watch. I would probably have to predict off the top of my head that the Heat are going to win because they have home court advantage. But you never know. There's a lot of star power on both sides, and I'm excited to see that series. But that's going 6 or 7 guaranteed. I can promise you that. But rest in peace, Suns. 2022-2021 season. It's over. We put a lot of time and effort into the season watching all the games, a lot of effort. I feel bad for the people that went out and bought tickets today. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Like we always say in Arizona, you can always get them next year. I love you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and peace out.